All right, guys. So we're gonna start, and this
And
morning I came up with an idea to have like a year-end video. I'm not sure why I didn't think of this like a month ago. So I did put together a little fun video, but you just have to know that I just made this morning. But I'm gonna give everybody, I'm gonna chat for a little, and then I think what we'll do is we'll play the video at the end. So if people come on, and then we're going to have a little celebration. So basically, just to give you, I know normally I have slides, but I made a video instead of a slide. So we had to like cut something out. So there are no slides. But what's going to happen is I'm going to just kind of go over where we're at right now, what it's going to look like in the first quarter, and just give you guys a chance to ask any questions at the end after I go over everything. If you have any questions or whatnot, we'll go through all that so everybody feels really good and, you know, we're all on the same page. And then we'll do our celebration at the end. Okay? Does that sound good? I think what I'll do, I think for now we'll just keep, if you want to just mute yourself, because I'll have like a section for us to actually ask questions, and then we can unmute, but that way we don't have to worry about anybody else's background noises, and if somebody else comes in, it'll be all good. Okay, so let me make sure I've got my my video up here. I'm ready. Okay, so as we all know, if you have read my email from last week, I will be stepping down, which is really sad. I'm going to try and make it through this whole time without crying, because I love all of you so much. Every single one of you, all of the parents and athletes and volunteers have all been so amazing. And it's been really, really just an incredible joy in my life to get to know all of you and to work with you. And like I said in the email, though, I'm not leaving. I'm just stepping down from running the program. And it's all for exciting stuff, right? So that we can, you know, it's all good stuff, though. Change is hard. It's all for the best, but I will still be here. I'm going to still be leading some dance parties and doing some workouts and all of that. But let me just let you, so I'm going to kind of break down, and I'm going to make sure I have my sheet up so I don't.
I'm going to have a slideshow at the end, so I'll get started for that.
Okay. Michelle, can you just put your mute on, please? Thank you.
Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, your Christmas decorations look very nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Sheridan's in another class, so I'll run the iPad out when you do the slideshow at the end.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so December 31st will be my last day. When we go into January, Teresa, who's going to be joining us in a second, Teresa and Carolyn are going to kind of step in. Teresa's going to step in kind of as the point person, because we all know that Karen does 1,250,005 quadrillion things all the time. So we didn't want to add any extra to her. So we're going to have, basically what's going to happen is we're going to have a new email address, and it's going to be Team Achilles Kids at Achilles International. And well, don't worry, we'll send all this out. That email address is going to be the one that's going to go on the website and everything. And that's going to kind of just be like our boilerplate email that for now, Teresa will be the one to check. And then, you know, if there's something that needs to be sent to Karen or to Janet, she can just forward it there or just respond to you right away. That's where your RSVP confirmations are going to come from for our in-person workouts. So that email address is going to kind of just be in there now. And then when we do in you know, post-pandemic, when things change and we start to go back to normal and we're able to bring on a new director, that will still kind of be the like info email address, if that makes sense, right? So instead of like info at Achilles, it's going to be this Achilles Kids where anything can go to that. So Teresa will be the one behind that. Karen is still going to send out the weekly emails. We're going to really make it very structured. We've kind of gotten to this point, but sometimes things change a little, but just so you know, we're going to every Monday, Karen's going to send out an email. It's going to have the week's events. So you'll be able to see everything on there. We're going to keep doing what we are doing now, where the first of the month or whatever that first Monday is of the month, we will send out an email with the new calendar of the month. So that calendar will have everything that's going to be on there, but know that much like our calendars in the past few months, things could change based on weather or restrictions, or, you know, maybe something might pop up, or I might forget that it's Hanukkah and plan something on the first day of Hanukkah. So, you know, there's a little bit of wiggle room there. But so that will come out on the first of the month, and that will be in every single email. So you'll always be able to access that. That's also on the website. And then Karen will send that email the first of the month with the events. And then we'll have a reminder email on Friday if we have a workout with our songs for the Friday dance party, and then with a reminder for the workout. Okay, so that's going to stay the same. We are going to keep doing one virtual workout a month. So Janet is going to lead those. That's kind of how we have been doing it anyway. And then if we added a second one, I would jump in and lead those. But since the JCC, obviously we're not gathering inside, the virtual workouts are in lieu of the JCC. So those are going to continue at least for the first quarter. We're going to, you know, check in at the end of the first quarter and just see where the world is. Who knows? Maybe we might be lucky and be able to be inside, and then, you know, we'll go back to having our JCC workouts. But just know for the first 3 months, we will definitely have a workout, a virtual workout, at least one every month. I'm going to hopefully be able to do a couple pop-up exercise workouts, virtual ones. Those ones will not be on the calendar. We'll just email you a week ahead and be like, you know, Coach Angie's going to lead a yoga workout on this day or whatnot. So those will be, you know, really pop up of just knowing a few days in advance. Teresa, Karen, and Carolyn are going to keep running the workouts, the Central Park workouts. Now that's nice because, I mean, that's basically what we've been doing for the past 3-4 years, is a combination of the 4 of us being there. So if you came to the workout in November, it's going to be very similar to that, of still having the 2 waves, and Teresa will be in charge of one wave and Carolyn will be in charge of the second wave, so that it just keeps things organized. It makes it easier to track people coming in, to track their times and all of that. Teresa will be the point person, again, with that new email address of when you RSVP, it'll go into the system, and then still same deadline. You have to RSVP by Thursday at noon before the workout. And then once Teresa pairs everybody, you will get a confirmation email from her now, instead of me saying, yes, you are coming to the workout and have all the details, or unfortunately the spots are filled, but you'll have priority at the next workout. And then any questions you have about the workout or anything like that will go to Teresa, and she'll just, you know, answer your questions as needed. And then as far as dance parties, so we are going to keep the dance parties every single Friday for the first quarter. And sorry, let me go back for a second. Our Central Park workouts, we're going to keep at once a month for the first quarter. Just as, like, things are still a little crazy in the world. It's cold. We're still figuring things out. Also, just in this transition, it's just easier to keep one virtual, one in person. So come April, the team is going to meet and kind of see where we're at, see how things are in the world, see the weather, see what participation is like. And then we're going to decide, that they will decide if we're going to continue dance parties every Friday, or if things are opening back up, maybe now we move to dance parties just once a month. I don't think we're ever going to get rid of dance parties. That seems to have been a super favorite among everybody. So if at the very least we will go down to one a month, just something that's more sustainable, especially as life opens back up, because it will. We're getting there, guys. As it opens back up, just having, you know, not every single one of your Fridays scheduled. But that will be something that will be decided and we'll announce in April. Actually, the first Friday in April is right between Janet's birthday and my birthday. So we're going to have a very big birthday celebration, dance party. And then there she is. There's Janet. And then we will also announce what the new schedule of the dance parties are going to be. And then in April, end of April, even though it's a little past first quarter, we're going to see where things are at and decide if we are able to do more than one in-person Central Park workout. So hopefully things will be better. Maybe we'll even have a new director on by that time, and maybe we can go to 2 workouts. And then when things really open up, the goal, it would be to have a workout like we used to have every single Saturday, 3 of them being in Central Park and 1 of them being in JCC. So that is like, you know, we're working back towards that goal. And that will, once we have a full-time director on, that will be like what we're doing. But know that that is the plan. So those things are going to be reassessed in a few months, just to kind of see what's happening and where we are at. Now, let me see if I got everything in terms of what it's going to look like. I have a couple special events that I want to announce, but I just want to make sure. Let me go ahead and open it up and see before I kind of talk about the couple of special things coming up. Does anybody have any questions on this? Go ahead, Kieran. Thank you for raising your hand.
Are we still gonna have virtual races?
Okay, so we are going to not have virtual races the first 3 months, just because, you know, without having a director on board, that's a lot of extra work. And when we get somebody new on board, hopefully that is something, well, actually, when we get somebody new on board, hopefully we're doing real races and we don't need virtual.
Most of the New York Road Runners races most of the race calendars, Ella Beats, New York Road Runners, and NYC Runs haven't even opened their race calendars yet.
Right, because I think a lot of people are doing what we're doing, and they're kind of just waiting in these first couple months in the year, are like, we're just not going to make too many plans, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen. And I think it's also hopeful that, you know, everybody's hoping that come summer, we can start doing that. So we will not be doing any virtual races the first 3 months. And then hopefully we'll be doing real races, well, not real races, in-person races in the summer. But very good question. Any other questions?
Well, I have something to say. I just want to let you know, even when we do resume, things may be slightly different. It may not be the way it was before. So,
absolutely.
I'd recommend just be aware. Be aware of that. I'm looking forward at some point to rejoining Achilles, and I'm also actually looking forward to this coming year.
Yes, Noah, that's a really great point. I mean, and this is what we talk about all the time. And also, if Team Achilles Kids has proven anything these past 9 months, it's that you're all super resilient and super flexible. And that's just what we're going to keep doing, right? Like, things will be different, but we'll adapt to it, because that's what we do. And you all have proven that you're so good at that.
Yeah. Also, I really hope, and I really hope, they're saying there's the possibility we might be out of this summer. There still may be restrictions in place, but we might be out of this summer.
We might be out of it. Absolutely. Let's all keep our fingers crossed for that, for sure. Any other questions? Go ahead, Julian. Thank you for raising your hand.
I really want to be out of this summer. I agree with Noah. I hope it happens.
Me too. Yeah. I think raise your hand if you're ready for the run races together this summer. Yes, I think we're all ready for it. Amazing.
I'm also ready for next year as a refresh from what we've been dealing with these last 4 years.
Absolutely. Me too. And a new year, new stuff. Okay, any other questions before I move on to our other special events coming up?
Yes.
Does everything make sense just in terms of kind of who's going to be kind of taking charge of what and what things will look at like? I mean, we've been working really hard on this transition so that it will be as easy and flawless as possible for all of you. Like I said, not much is going to change. just kind of what email address you're going to, and we just won't be doing, like we won't be doing virtual races. We're not going to have any sort of shirt fundraiser, you know, things like that we normally have this time of year. But pretty much everything else will stay the same. And then again, we'll just regroup in April and then let you know the new schedule of the dance parties, of virtual workouts, and of and Central Park workouts. Okay, so some exciting things to share that are also coming in 2021 is one, this is super exciting. This is something Janet's been wanting for so long, and it's finally happening. Janet is planning, and I'm not going to tell you much because you're going to have to wait, but Janet is planning a super special, super awesome Freedom Team Achilles Kids combined event. It is going to be spectacular. It's going to be super special. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to wait to get the emails when she reveals it to everybody else. And you all are super special because you're on the call, so you got to hear this before everybody else. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be more than one day. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be fabulous. So make sure you check your emails come in the beginning of January when she tells you more about that. So that's going to be kind of mid-January to early February, which is great because that's kind of a weird part of our year where like the holidays are over and it's really dark and it's really cold and we need something fun to look forward to. So this is something fun to look forward to. And then Achilles International, Achilles as an organization, is planning this really cool first quarter special event. Like each month is going to revolve around its own theme and goals, themes like resilience and confidence and strength and energy. It's going to be super great. And each month we're going to have special events and different exercises or things that we're going to be doing as a program across the country and across the globe. So this is like everybody, right? Not just Achilles Kids, not even just Achilles Kids and Freedom Team, all of Achilles International. And that is going to get rolled out at the beginning of each month. But all of the videos will be online. So if you can't make it, you'll be able to see them. And that's going to be really fun because that's going to be additional events and stuff that we can do outside of Team Achilles Kids, outside of the one workout and the one virtual workout. So you guys are going to have so much fun stuff to do these next 3 months to get us through the winter, to get us through the spring, and like things being super awesome. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
I have a question about the in-person workout.
Yes. Who's talking?
This is Betsy.
Where are you? Oh,
Elijah and Lenny's
your
mom.
picture's not on. No wonder why.
No, I'm not. I'm
Go ahead,
feeling
Betsy.
shy. So, are all the rules for the in-person workout for December and for the first 3 months of 2021 going to be the same?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I think it's pretty safe to say that the first quarter of in-person workouts are going to have all the same rules. So mask wearing, social distancing, 10 athletes,
2 waves,
sanitizer, all of that. Okay. So that is all going to stay the same because yes, hopefully something's coming, but we are still thick in the weeds of it. So we can just kind of across the board say that. Also, thank you for bringing that up, Betsy, because on the calendar,
You're welcome.
We already have the Central Park workout and the virtual workout. Now, in order to maximize the Central Park workout, and as we know, the weather can be very crummy these 3 months, if we see the week of, so if Monday, let's say we have a Central Park workout on Saturday, and that Monday we get on and it's like negative 10-degree weather all week and it looks really miserable, we will flap the virtual and the Central Park. So whatever the 2 days are, there will always be an event on one of those days. But if we have really inclement weather, we might switch them in order to make sure that we can actually get to the park and not lose one of our days. So just know those 2 days will have a workout, but they could potentially be switched. They would not be switched later than the Monday before the workout because that's just not enough time to let people know.
Yeah.
But just know
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Betsy.
Oh, and Elijah and I would really like to plug for the continuation of the dance parties.
Yeah, because they're very fun.
Yeah, they're the best. They are the best, and everyone looks forward to them so much. So we're just plugging for that because they're so awesome. And we're also plugging for a little, maybe one more yoga video. Just had to put in.
Are we?
We're definitely gonna have a pop-up yoga coming soon.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Betsy. Yes.
Well,
I don't think we'll ever be able to get rid of the dance parties, like I said earlier. The other thing I also just want to make note of too, in terms of the Central Park workouts, like we have said before, if restrictions change or whatnot, I mean, for now we're keeping them open, but just know too that we don't really know what's going to happen. So there is a chance that we may have to stop reconvening, in which case we would let you know. Also, my last in-person workout will be December 19th. That's a Central Park workout. We're going to make it a holiday run. I think I'm going to find a way to like put donuts in plastic bags or something because I can't have a holiday run without donuts. I'm not sure how we can do hot chocolate.
Is there any way there could be a virtual option for that?
That one's just going to be in the park. So there will be, we'll have a virtual workout in January, but that one, it will be just in the park for that. We will send out the RSVP for that next Monday. My volunteers who are on here, you already should have gotten it, so you can start RSVPing. But if you're comfortable and want to come, please come. If you are just want to come by just to say hello before I go back to LA, please do that because I would love to see you all. But I'm seeing your faces right now too. But that will go out. That will go out next week. Okay. Go ahead, Karen.
Yep.
Oh no.
Because Betsy, I gotta fill you in on, and Angie said she's not gonna be leading the work. She's not gonna be leading the in-person workouts effective Friday, January 1st.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Karen, I will not. Effective January 1st is absolutely right. Gianna and I, though, like I said, I'm stepping down, but I'm not leaving. Gianna and I are going to switch Friday dance parties. So you'll still see my face every other week. One of us will be hosting it. And I will still be doing a pop-up workout here and there and joining for events. So you're still going to see me. You're still going to see my face. I can't live out all of your faces.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. That's a really beautiful sign. Hold on, I got to take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Angie, Daniel, you're going to be the one who makes me cry.
Angie.
Thank you. Mwah, Daniel, thank you. That was so sweet.
Yep.
A lot.
Angie.
Yeah.
One memory I have, I remember when you watched me do the New York City Marathon 2017.
That was really special to get to see you do that marathon. Every single one of you on here, I have really amazing memories with. And watching you do incredible things. Watching Diego run his first half marathon when we could barely get around the bridle path. Julian in his first half marathon.
I remember you ran with him.
When he ran his first race together, which was the 5th Avenue Mile. Christine, watching her become such an incredible runner. Sophia only used to do 1 lap. Now she does 2 laps, no problemo. Kieran's running virtual races like it's
last week. Me and Courtney took on a mighty challenge. It was the last week was our biggest challenge yet. Totally. It was a 15K at 3 in the afternoon.
Daniel running so fast and so far that his dad couldn't keep up with him anymore, and we didn't have volunteers to keep up with him anymore. I mean, and we have, is Elijah there, Betsy?
Yep.
Elijah, well, if Elijah's not there, but so Elijah going from running 1 lap to like wanting to run 5, 6 laps and
Yeah.
not even sweating and leaving
Yeah,
life in
Yeah.
the dust.
Yeah.
Becoming such a good runner.
Yeah, remember, I
Oh
only
my
did the
gosh,
bridle path.
I
Did
thought
you-
Now
I,
I'm doing the loop.
I thought I always ran 3.
Yep. And yep.
you started out
Hi,
with one of
Angie.
these,
Yeah.
my friend, a
Yep. I
long
remember. I think. Yep. I remember.
Now 3 is like no problemo for you.
Yep. Remember.
Right, but Mike can't even keep up with you anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Sheridan, when she ran her first half marathon, oh my gosh, Sheridan and I used to run together all the time. I remember training for 5K half marathon.
Yeah.
Thomas becoming such an incredible runner. Thomas, remember you come to JCC and then you first came to Central Park and you were like,
Yeah.
you loved it. I love seeing your smiling face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. Yep. And also.
Jack used to take an hour to get around the laps, and now he gets in like 40 minutes, and that kid could just keep going. He's so fast.
Yep.
All of
Also.
you
Yeah.
have done such an amazing job. It's been really,
Don't be
really
looking
the best
across.
part
That's
of
right.
my adult life is being a part of this program and getting to run with you all and see you all grow. And I can't wait to keep seeing what happens. My goodness, I mean, Julian and Diego are you guys are like old men now.
Yep.
You're
And
not
also.
kids anymore.
Yeah,
If I
and
sign up for any virtual,
Yep. And also.
It's
And
really
also. I was the one that also got Ryan into Achilles.
Yeah, and Ryan. Now, I just want to take a second here because we're going to do our dance party, and then I want to make sure to let you guys get off in time for dinner. But we've had a really crazy year. Like, this has been something none of us could have planned for, and there have been hardship after hardship, but every week you all show up. And every week you bring your smiles and you bring your energy, and it has really just been incredible to see how strong you all are, to see your determination, to see your desire to stay healthy and part of a community. So I just want to take a second to give a few round of applauses. My first round of applause I want everybody to give is for all of our athletes. Your dedication to staying active and healthy, your resilience, your joy, your optimism, your incredible spirit has been the most inspiring thing ever. Each day you continue to amaze me, and I am so truly inspired by all of your courage, determination, and strength. So let's give all of our athletes a big round of applause.
Hey, Angie, yesterday I went running in Central Park.
Nice job.
if I come down to
so
California,
my
you can race with me.
Hold on, guys. My next round of applause I want to give to all of our volunteers who are on, because, folks, in a normal day, in a normal life, we could not run this program without our volunteers. In the pandemic, we for sure could not have run this without our volunteers. They became virtual buddies. They did Friday dance parties. They showed up to workouts and virtual workouts, and they did the daily workout challenge with you. I mean, I do not know how we got the best of the best volunteers. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been able to crush all of our goals. They have been such a constant support and just a deep well of encouragement these past 9 months, and they helped this program to be what it is. So can we give a very big yeah. Okay, now last but definitely not least, I want to give a round of applause to all of our parents who have shown that they are truly superheroes. They organized a million Zooms for you. They've done your schedules, and they made sure we joined special events, and they made exercising and staying active a priority for all of you, which is so incredible. And they have been all of our rock and foundation through this. and through your lives, and we could not have done it without them. So to all of our parents all across the globe, let's give them a round of applause. Yay, parents, we love you. Oh my gosh. Woo, 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 woo. We just have the best team ever. This community is so super important. Okay, so before we end with our dance party, because we have to celebrate it. Folks, we made it. We made it through the year. We didn't know we were going to make it, and we did it. And we did it because we did it as a team. We did it together. We were stronger together. I'm like hitting the table. I'm so proud of you all.
No.
I am really, really proud of you all. But I realized today, I was like, I think we should have had. So I made a very quick, if you missed it, I made a very quick, like this morning, little video montage. I'm going to ask Karen to mute everybody, though, so that you can hear the song. It's just quick. It's to one song.